Man, probably a fun fact on me is that I like to read. Like I like to read. That's a lost art nowadays. Oh, my great uncle is Jesse Owens. He won 4 gold medals in 1936.
I always want to leave people with this, man, to all the viewers and everybody out there, man. Make sure you guys finish your story. Make sure you guys finish your journey because somebody's going to need it.
Yeah. All you got to do is push the back button. That's all you got to do is push the back button.
Try not to think about the future too much so you can maximize the now.
Who's your favorite rap artist?
Man, to be honest, it's crazy. Tupac always been my number one, right? Like he got me through so much stuff, but Lil Wayne has been in the modern day.
I said, what does it really take? What does it really take to be great, Drew? And he looked at me and he was like, you really want to know? And he was like, to be honest, everything you did to get here, you need to be consistent times 10.
Happy Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, some people like to call it. Back up in this bad boy. Thanks for hanging out with your boys. Tonight, the Sports Chatter Show coming straight out of the world-class studio facilities in Arlington, Texas. Your boys doing it again. What's going down?
Hey, this is dude Uncle Leroy. Don't say the Leroy without the Junior. Yes, we kicking it live on this Tuesday for the Sports Chatter Show live in Arlington, Texas. Let me throw up the hook. Let me say live in Arlington, Texas. Throwing up the hooks, man, at the STWF studios. And before we get the show started, we definitely got to get our guy way up there in the home of the Boston Baked Bean, man.
Let's go. Taco T in the building. You know what I'm saying? On this Taco Tuesday with Tuquan and friends, Sports Talk with friends. Going on, everybody. Hope everybody's getting to it on this fabulous Tuesday.
Facts, man. We ride top down out here in the summer, man. Like this summer heat in Dallas is ridiculous.
Disrespectfully.
Man,
yes,
very.
We got a little touch. We got a little touch of the heat today in Massachusetts.
Wait, don't say nothing about heat. Right.
We got a little bit of heat today. We got some heat today. You know what I'm saying?
Cut it out.
Come on. Get to up there.
Hey, it's not my fault, guys. You live next to deserts and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? We get all seasons out here this way, so glad y'all don't have to deal with the snow as much. You know what I'm saying?
Deal with the snow. Okay, we said as much because I mean everything in Dallas is extreme. It is extremely hot and extremely cold. So it also snows out in between. Exactly.
How much though? We talking about the heat over here right now. Y'all saying, no heat. What's y'all cold over there? 50, 55 degrees?
No, it's getting a single digit.
I think he been watching, right? I think he been watching some of the old reruns of Dallas. You know what I'm saying?
Getting the single digits down here, man.
I don't know. I seen y'all had a storm probably the year before, when it was cutting everybody's electricity down. I'm like, this happens to us every winter.
We definitely ain't made for that, man.
No,
Facts. Facts.
We prime over here. We get all 4 seasons over here, which, can benefit you. May not benefit you. Back in the day, we are adapted and we are used to all 4 seasons. So
True.
I mean, I felt all good and tingly on the inside. I was like, "Go Boston!" Like is that like a team bonding?
Somebody asked about delusional. Y'all don't get the snow that Massachusetts gets the same way we don't get the heat that y'all get.
Who's what was that he said?
Somebody said I was delusional. Somebody in the comments said, "Am I delusional?" I said, the way y'all talking about the heat of Massachusetts is the same way I'm talking about the snow up in Texas. There's no competition when it comes to that.
Now, we don't get snow. We get crappy ass ice. And it shuts the whole city down.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to everyone, to, these Dallas people that know the difference between snow and ice because it was broken down to me. I swear I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I look outside, I'm like, because in my mind, I was always told, hey, if it sticks to the ground, it's snow.
Right.
Hell no.
No, sir. I'll put a sheet on you in a minute.
Right. I was like, hold on, man. Like, wait, so you mean to tell me the snowflakes dissipate or something in your hand? I was like, who got time to do that?
I'm just trying to play.
I just want to do snow angels in the goddamn snow, man.
We got time for that.
Y'all are definitely ready for it, man.
So, man, on this Tuesday, it's the Sports Chatter Show. This is the only show where we talk about the trending topics in our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends, of course. And, if y'all just tuning in to our viewers, this is all our podcast shows are interactive. So if we say something that makes y'all mad, deal with it and say something in the comments because we're going to clap back. But if y'all got a post, if y'all want a suggestion, a topic, don't be afraid to, chime in. Say something, that's what we want because we feed off of your energy. But so we do. So we got up for what's the first topic, man, for the Sports Chatter Show? What we got up today?
Well, it might be something of interest to you, man.
Interest?
Yeah, it might be of interest. We always try to give topics that kind of hit close to home.
Oh, so wait, if this means it interests me, so that means it's not my topic, it's not my post. Wow. So this is a first.
Could be.
So this is the first time. Like we got to wait, hold on. I see the Saints in this thing now.
Hey, Gates, you are a savior. We yelling black and gold of the
Super Bowl. Yeah.
Black and gold of the Super Bowl. Black
I go the wrong close to the
We yelling who that? Who that? Who that? Who that? Who that?
Hey man, look, don't get me crunk. Look, and I'm about to rewind it.
About to screw the job before you that say they gon' be due.
Saints. Let's go. Yeah.
We had to start the show off like that.
Man.
We did an anthem.
So what you think about that, man?
He's over there quiet. How you just gonna be quiet like that?
I thought I dropped the audio. So what you think about that too?
Think about the anthem?
Yeah, be honest.
They don't deserve no anthem after that terrible year last year. But Jameis is back this year. Y'all had some good Palmers when Jameis was on the helm last year. So, maybe the season starts better for y'all like it did last year, but I don't know if it's going to end that way.
I think I'm going to take the time to post this comment. Hey, shout out to Josh Orson, who says, Quan Watt, take that garbage ass hat off.
That a Nets?
I'm going to tell him why I'm not going to take this trash hat off. Because when they was the Jersey Nets, they was busting the Boston Celtics behind. This being real with you. The J Kids and the Kenyon Martins was busting the Celtics up. Then they had to change their name to the Brooklyn Nets. And that's when the Celtics kind of fleeced them. You know what I'm saying? And they swept the Brooklyn Nets. They didn't sweep the Jersey Nets. This is a Jersey Nets hat.
Right. Ooh, let me get a little hot down. Look, I'm sorry. Hey, I come in peace.
You said, yeah, how they doing now?
Hey, the same way the Celtics are doing now, crying that they didn't get to where they wanted to this year.
Well, getting to not where they wanted to get to this year. Yeah, we opened it up with that for a reason. We're gonna talk a little bit about the black and gold.
Yes, sir. I don't feel like there's a setup or something right now.
No, you're getting set up right now.
No, man. So this, Bumpy was in the group. He like to come in, put in landmines, walk away, and just watch it work.
That's my dog. I like how he worked.
But this first one tonight is actually from yours truly, Mr. Bumpy Nelson, Nelson Bumpy, as he goes by today. He says, I see no Thomas, but he's the best in the league, huh? Man, he ain't even on the team's best list. And these are the all-time career touchdown leaders for the Saints.
So who are they? What they
looks
show?
like Colston.
Yes, sir.
That looks like that one kind of surprised me. Kamara.
Are you serious?
Yeah. He's been your whole offense. And then you got Ingram. Is that number 14?
Yes.
Can he change his number?
Yes, sir.
Deuce McAllister from Ole Miss.
Yes, sir.
And that last one, is that Dalton Hilliard?
Yes.
You're welcome.
Hey, I just want to say thank you, man. I like how you're well versed on these Saints. I like that, man. Shout out to you. That was nice.
Yeah. I guess I do enjoy the game. I like the team, but I enjoy the game.
I could dig it. I can dig it.
Okay, we kind of force us to be that over here sometimes. Wow. Said they only getting 5 wins this season.
Clearly, must be talking about the Nets.
You just dismissed that like that, huh?
Hey man, you know I'm elusive. You know I'm like Keanu Reeves. You have to watch The Matrix. Woo-hoo. That's how I be dodging it, man. You got to wake up real early to catch me.
But yeah, I was a little surprised. Y'all got one active guy on there, so that just speaks to the testament. He's been the whole offense for quite some time now.
Yeah,
bro, tired. Bro's tired.
That's probably why he in clubs slapping the shit out of people. I mean,
yeah. He missing I think the first 6 games of the season. I think
that's what's proposed. But I mean, hey, this New Orleans, and one thing that we know that New Orleans can actually put a thumb on justice. So
it's gonna be
I'm waiting to see how this actually plays out.
It's gonna be a bad hit if he. Oh, you said Kamara. This is what y'all talk about. Could be 6 games. Yeah, I don't think the Saints need that type of action, and if they do, they kind of need it ASAP. You don't want to go into the beginning tiers of the week 1 schedule and then find out on that Friday that Kamara is serving 6 games for what he's done. You know, you don't.
That's a good question.
Because he gonna get some. He gonna have to get some of that work.
Ingram.
Is he still there this year?
I think so.
Yes, Ingram is still a senior.
Okay, so that might help y'all out. You got new coach, QB coming back from a injury. Got some new receivers coming in. Maybe some new offensive systems.
Maybe. I mean, it is. You got to look at it now. We went from being a Kamara first offense to actually being able to throw the ball this year.
Yeah.
So
I like Josh's comment. I want Sean Payton to get that commentator gig and get the Saints game. You think he gonna be honest, or he gonna be very PC?
I mean, come on. Sean Payton's been very colorful. He has no, and I think that's indicative of anyone that has any role or leadership role in New Orleans. You cannot be silent. You got to be vocal. So Sean Payton is no stranger of communicating how he feels about a situation. So I think he'll definitely be like, hey, he'll be hard on the Saints, if anything.
Okay, I can see that. Our Facebook user, he says, they say Saints are known for running the best players to the ground and then ditch them.
Oh, wait.
Sound like most NFL teams.
I mean, so like who? Hey, shout out to our guy Kyrie. Shout out to you, K-Rod. We see you sharing the stream. Shout out to you, Maria, hanging out with us. But okay, so that's Sean. Appreciate you tapping in with us, Sean. We got a lot of New Orleans up in here. We see. So that's Jonathan. Shout out to your smoke. He says Saints are known for running their best players to the ground and then ditching them.
That's every NFL team.
I don't know. I mean, because honestly, we have a history of, they say the Saints is a training facility, and then Craig Hayward, they leave and have the best season of their freaking life. You know what I'm saying? Just like the receiver for who I think who's currently in Cooks. You know what I'm saying? We drafted him. He goes all over the place, has a great season.
Yeah. I'm not gonna as much as we see people ditch the same fans disrespectful and disrespect the team. I mean, in the modern era, I can only speak for the time I've been in the world, but the Saints have been a very, very above average organization, very, very above average football team. And in seasons where you don't think they're gonna do anything, they do. They pull off, and manage the season very well. This season, everybody thinks will be just like last, but like I said, they have a good promise. They're in a division where you only got to deal with the Buccaneers and Tom Brady. We don't know what Baker Mayfield and Sam Darnold's going to do in Carolina. And if you're betting on Atlanta, you better go to that Super Bowl a couple years ago and retrace that. So, what?
Finish now, because I was just about to speak on the NFC South now. I mean, because we have been the leaders, for the last couple seasons. Like you mentioned.
You take the New England. I say the New England approach, but I say with the Patriots in the AFC East. You can't count them out because of what they've done in years past, where they kind of keep themselves there when the season's coming to a helm and they have a chance to fight for the division or a playoff spot. That's what the Saints are. That's what the Saints do in the division. If they don't win, they're competing to try to win the division.
But, one thing about the NFC South is it has a history of the worst team the season prior comes to be the number 1 team the next season. Just like with the Atlanta Falcons when they made their Super Bowl run, just like with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when they made their Super Bowl run. Now, I want to make a quick pivot because we are talking about some of the greats. So I just want to say, some of the receiving greats, like the number 1, is Marcus Colston. That's my guy. I like how he played, what he brought to the Saints. Now, he played 146 games, 711 receptions for 9,759 yards. And he got 72 touchdowns. That's what I'm paying attention to. He got 72 touchdowns in 146 games. Now, Joe Horn, that's my guy too. He came to my high school in New Orleans, but he played 102 games, 523 receptions. Now he's in number 3rd, 7,622 yards and 50 touchdowns. Now he's right above 4th place Michael Thomas, who has 70 games, 510 receptions, 5,950 yards. And now he only has 32 touchdowns.
32, huh?
Yeah.
That's cute. That's real cute.
I agree. I'm not even a big fan of Michael Thomas. I'm a fan of what he bring and all the stuff that he actually said.
So y'all's all time. Okay. All right, it's cool.
Wait, hold on. I don't like how you just talk about this cool.
That's cool. That's cute.
Cute? Wait, what you talking about? I know, these Dallas Cowboys have some history over here. I just feel like that's a loaded statement.
It is. Well, it is. I always got to compare. We do the versus show sometime.
Hold on. Wait. Let me see. Hold on. Let me stop the track. Hold on here, player. Wait. What you talking about? What we got over there?
Nothing, man. Just I always like to compare. Your favorite team, my favorite team. 72. That's cute.
So you think there's a Dallas Cowboy that has more touchdowns than this?
Of course.
Really? There's probably about 5 Cowboys.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
So this is what we doing. So
he be tied for 5th all time, and it's with an active player.
Keyshawn Johnson as a Cowboy probably got more touchdowns than some of those players on that league.
Yeah, this is what we doing?
We ain't doing that. But real talk, Michael Thomas. This is kind of what the post was in regards to. Shout out to Bumpy on the bait post for Saints fans. But I just think it's overall just a lot of bashing at Michael Thomas. We all know what happened last year, the injury. He could have been forward and saying that he needed more time to heal, whatever the situation was. But this is what Bumpy does, you know what I'm saying? This is what creates sports chatter. It's things that sometimes don't make sense. You're beating on a guy who can't defend himself, not until he gets on the field. And last time I checked, Michael Thomas is on the field. Shout out to for what he said. You can appreciate what he brings to the table. Anybody can appreciate what a receiver like Michael Thomas brings to the table. If he's able to be on the field, he's going to bring that production. He's going to bring those stats. He's going to get those stats up in the Saints record books. We don't know if he'll be the best Saint wide receiver ever, but
honestly, I think he only got. Now watch this. Pay attention to this. He had 510 receptions on 70 games. Do you understand how much receptions, how many looks he's getting? So I think his success came from the volume that Drew Brees was looking at. And a lot of people say, "Oh, Michael Thomas has great hands," but he's only running one route. He's running a slant. I mean, I can't look.
He's nowhere near the top on average yards per catch. I want to say when I looked at it yesterday, he was like 70th to 80th spot at like 15.2.
I could believe that. And that's and that shows that's indicative of a Saints fan how we just fluff him up like some of our players. I'm like, there's no way we should be talking about Michael Thomas in the same sentence as Julio Jones or Devontae Adams. Yes. I mean, because shout out to the new guys that we picked up. We got some studs this year.
Yes, you did.
So
I got a question for you though. You've been a lifelong Saints fan. I saw it up here. Who's a comment from Josh? Oh, here you go. It's already up. Who was more influential in the Saints' success, Sean Payton or Drew Brees?
I mean, me. I'm a systems guy. So Drew Brees was just a cog in Sean Payton's system. So to me, honestly, it's Sean Payton. But to be the influential part, it goes to Drew Brees because he was the face of everything. You know what I'm saying? Like Drew Brees was the face that they dangled in front of the city. So everyone loves Drew Brees. That's why he has one of the most successful restaurants in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I definitely feel that, Drew Brees was the most influential, but the most important piece was Sean Payton and Mickey Loomis.
Shout out to Will. He says the dealer's choice. They both were important.
Who?
Payton and Brees.
Says who? This ain't Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
It's a sports opinion. I see that side of it. It was a perfect storm for both of them to come there at the same time.
Wait, no, Sean Payton got Drew Brees.
He did by accident, but he got him.
No,
not by accident. Just
Loomis.
Okay, so that would say that this Jameis Winston thing was by accident.
No, it was by accident.
Hold on.
No, that was Jameis Winston. It wasn't.
Well, not by him, but with Drew Brees, it was because Miami took Culpepper over Brees, and that's why Saban bounced.
But that's what I'm saying. So you don't think that the front office had some type of idea, some inclination of what was going on?
They did, but if Miami hadn't been doing Miami type stuff, he'd have been in Miami.
That is true. I mean, but he fit, and after that, he fits our role. Like, the type of character that we want. This guy that comes in for redemption. And that's what Drew Brees did. And that's why we're trying to follow the same concept with Jameis Winston. And I think that's what we're falling short at.
Can't have one without the other, in my opinion.
What?
I think you're talking about the
Drew Brees and Sean Payton.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so that's saying like with Bill Belichick and Tom Brady.
Will said, "What did Payton do without Brees?"
He developed Taysom Hill.
There you go. Hearing that noise.
Look. Yeah.
You still talk about this guy? You still talk about Taysom Hill? Does he still have a dream this year? Oh, we just gonna realize that he's the utility man.
Hey, look, that fool ain't was showing up for mini camps, man. They ain't got him on the roster,
making about 12, 14 mil.
Facts. Okay, so you know what? Let's check out some of these comments for let's check out some of the comments on this post. So what we got?
So Bumpy said, Ruru, I need answers. So he can't be good at catching the ball. Wasn't he the top receiving and touchdowns when playing? Yeah, he was, but the key is wasn't playing.
Right.
And then Bumpy said his own fans say he disappears. This from a Saints page. To them, he's the greatest ever. I even had one say he's better than Rice.
What? Slap yourself.
Man. Okay, dude is good. I love him to be my one, but better than Rice, no better than Samuel. That's hard. Samuel's more dynamic, but he's smaller than Thomas, so he can be nimble. Thomas can't be nimble. Only thing he can do is run routes and catch.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I think a lot of Thomas' success came from the tight end position. That we had great tight ends. So what we got? What's the next one?
Kegel said, duh, he's only played 3 years.
Man, I'll tell you, our groups be going in, man. So look, if y'all haven't joined our Facebook group, Sports Talk with Friends, because the conversation always continues and starts in our group. So if y'all want to, chime in on this post, y'all definitely tap in. But all right, so what's the next comment on this post?
Facebook user says, I say if Drew didn't come, y'all don't have that Super Bowl, even with Coach Payton.
You're damn right. And Katrina. You can't forget Katrina.
There you go. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for the Katrina. I was waiting.
It's Katrina.
So which is it? Is it the Katrina factor or was it Drew Brees?
It was Peyton Manning throwing that interception to Michael Porter.
Okay, there we go. Okay, I was about to say that. And we also had an onside kick. So I mean that was Sean Payton. So tell me,
it was Katrina overall. It was Katrina overall. Like the NFL really had a scripted WWE story that year for the Saints to win.
Guy out of here, man. Nobody's hearing that, man.
I'm sorry, bro. I had to throw it at you. I'm sorry, man. You can throw it at me too, man. My Cowboys haven't won a title since Lysol had. I don't even know. Lysol's been through so many different changes and designs in the last 30, 40 years.
I say Lysol.
I have the Lysol right across from me, so
clearly.
Bars, you know what I'm saying? Bars.
Somebody brought up the Pats.
Look at the Pats now.
They did give the Saints that ring.
the Pats about to be last in the AFC East this year.
Thank you. Right. Thank you. Look, thank you. Look, Facebook user, there's a link. I need you to click that link so we can see who you are. Facebook user says, "Really, dude? Katrina had nothing to do with it."
Katrina had everything to do with it.
How?
The motivation in the team had everything to do with it.
That was for,
okay. So you
that was
taking it
for
from
one
me.
game. That was for
I'm
one
saying-
game. When
No,
they
that was for the whole. That was for the
Yeah,
whole.
yeah.
Hold on.
That was
Hold
one
on.
game. That
Or
was
was it
one
Bounty?
game, bro.
See, I didn't even go with the low blow. I didn't even go Bounty Gate. I didn't even go Gate. I went Katrina.
Hey, I'll accept the Bounty Gate. I'm not accepting Katrina. We ain't no damn sorry case. You know what I'm saying? Now,
Hold
yeah, I'll take
Hold
that.
on.
That's some gangster stuff. That sounds like the Saints.
Hey, too. Josh says he just mad the Saints got more championships than the Cowboys since 2000.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, all I
been a while.
was in HD.
That's
So
true.
our win championships are on ESPN.
No,
y'all
no,
was
no,
on
no,
Classic.
no, no.
Y'all was on Classic.
No,
No, I'm just saying.
You put an S at the end of it. It just won.
Hey, well, you know what Negroes do? We exaggerate. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna exaggerate.
Well, us Negroes right here, we've seen it. We've seen the one. Congrats on the one. We've seen it.
On the one. Y'all still ain't caught up. We got 4 more to go.
Oh, how cute.
Yeah.
Y'all rings weren't even in metal. Like that, like what was the rings made of back then? Copper? That's what I'm saying. No one
just like that Samuel Jackson meme to be floating around. He looking at the trophy, say ain't no expiration date on him, motherfucker.
Hold on, Facebook user.
Hey man, definitely gotta give a shout out to Ted, man.
All time rings are rigged.
Shout out to your fam.
All time rings are rigged.
All right, so we got a question. Josh Orson says, "What do you think about those Panthers helmets?"
Those are really nice, man. I really
Don't
like.
even matter. Don't even matter. It's still gonna be 3 and 3 and.
Thank
3
you.
and
That's what I was about to say. That's like putting lipstick on a pig. It's still an ugly ass pig. The product on the field is still trash. So I'm like, so they're pretty looking pigs. That's all I see on the field.
Mm-hmm. I think they nice.
The team is trash.
Yeah, they got 2 starting quarterbacks. So I mean, they have none.
Exactly.
They got 2 cast-offs.
Exactly, man. So they starting off on the wrong foot.
That
Anyway.
Rule gonna be back in the he gonna be back in the college range next year.
Wait, they got 3. So they still got Cam Newton, Sam Darnold.
Yeah,
kind
of floating around there a little bit.
Yeah, I mean,
but they got Sam.
He's always going to be there.
They got the guy from the XFL too.
Yeah, man, and that kind of, in my opinion, Baker Mayfield is the most overhyped quarterback.
I've been said that. You know what? I said that he was the biggest flop out of the draft like last year. And the group, Sports Talk with Friends, they came down on me. I'm like, what the hell? So you know what? I'm gonna go look that post up today. So shout out to all y'all.
Hold on. Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
That Baker Mayfield is the biggest flop out of the draft.
Nah. See, that's crazy. It's wild. It is crazy. We can say as much as we want and how the Browns found their blue chipping Deshaun Watson and paid him over from. We can say all that. But one thing we can't say that is about Baker Mayfield. The Browns, who haven't won nothing in their lives, feel like Deshaun Watson's the difference maker and then winning the Super Bowl. We'll see what happens. That's all I'm gonna say. Before I
smoking that same K2 shit that they were smoking when they drafted Baker Mayfield. Because if you look at it, it's the same type of player. You know what I'm saying? They want
They could with Sam Darnold. They could have with anybody with that pick. Anybody would have been in that spot in Cleveland. Cleveland don't appreciate nobody because they're not used to winning.
How Baker Mayfield got the Browns to the playoffs?
And the most winning they've done might have been with the guy that just let go, Baker Mayfield.
Well, no, they actually won more with someone else besides Baker Mayfield.
Who? Trent
Dilfer?
I'm just right.
That's back in Bernie Coles.
Hey,
right
man,
there.
I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? It had a little big boy flex. I was ready for that one.
Yeah,
that's a long time ago, man.
Pre-expansion or after the new expansion?
Hey, man, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know,
it does matter. It does matter. Because when they came back in motion, they didn't win nothing.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, in draft history.
Oh, in draft history?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Nah. Got Ryan Leaf.
What?
Got Jamarcus Russell.
How?
Flops?
Yes.
Flops. True flops. True flops.
Yeah.
Okay.
One that played on replays.
Jamarcus Russell. Who drafted Jamarcus Russell?
What?
And who let him go?
Raiders.
Did he play after that?
Nope.
Thank you. Baker Mayfield, on the other hand.
Baker Mayfield because of the Browns. Because of the Browns.
That's what I'm saying. They fluffed him up. Like anytime you got a white guy doing the Millie Wop and all this other stuff, they hyped him up to think he can dance.
Who do you think is the worst quarterback, Mayfield or Sam Darnold?
Mayfield.
Really?
Yes.
Sam Darnold ain't done nothing.
Sam Darnold plays soccer, so he can think quicker than Baker Mayfield.
No,
What?
man.
Come on, bro.
No,
The
man.
only reason why they like Baker Mayfield because he was a white guy that can run.
No.
Yes.
Hold on.
I'm listening.
It can't be Baker. You know who else is that draft with him?
Who?
Josh Rosen.
Hey, no,
He's terrible.
He had
Nah,
more.
we're not
Coming
going
off the bench.
to do that. Josh Rosen.
You got to understand the
Josh Rosen was
expectation.
shot.
The
Josh Rosen was
He
shot.
was damn as
Mitchell
good
got
before
shot.
he left Arizona.
Wait, so we got Will. He says Baker is same Sam Darnold. So was it same?
Yeah, I can see that.
That's when I go to the Chinese store and I be like, I want what Chinese fried rice, sweet sour rice. Like same. Yeah, same. All right, I can dig it.
So, what do you think your Saints gonna do this year? They gonna finish? What's your win total? You see y'all having?
Yeah, 17 games.
Yep.
Shit, we only gonna lose 3. I focus on wins.
You got y'all going 14-3.
Hey man.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Man, they gonna have knocking on the door. They gonna think we heard smoking dope.
Hey man, look, just don't think we selling. It's all good. But I mean, like what I just said earlier, the stat that's in the NFC South, the team that's one of the worst at the bottom becomes like the cream of the crop the next season. So this is what I'm saying. Like, and you gotta look at the what we've done. So hey, I'm telling you, we're gonna be all right.
Man, that's a
right.
Man. 14-3 is what y'all see.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, when I told y'all, I was on a Nothing But Basketball show. I told y'all that Brooklyn Nets were gonna flop because of their freaking coach. And you know what? Just like Sports Talk with Friends group, they came down on it. Y'all didn't even believe that. And guess what? A year later, they imploded.
So you think I'm going 14-3?
Pop my collar, man. Do I need, you know what? I should got me a Saints.
You know what?
That drop.
If you go 14-3, I will buy a Saints hat.
Book it, goddamn it.
If you go 14-3, I will buy a Saints hat and I will wear it during the show.
Hey man, listen, I will buy you a Saints hat. Don't worry about it. I'll buy you one.
14-3. Wow. Saints schedule is brutal, man.
What does that mean?
Saints 3 losses?
Hey. Why? Well, tell me this. Why do you think that's impossible? We had a.
I don't believe in y'all head coach.
Fuck the head coach. Our defense is the top 10 defense.
Yeah, y'all top 10 last year.
Hey, defense wins the game. Wins championships. That's what I was told, right? So we got a top 10 defense. Same defense coming in.
So
you
put y'all
the
defense
Honey
up there
Badger
with the 85 Bears?
Hold up. No one watching this show remembers the 85 Bears, bro.
I do. Those are all-time defenses.
I ain't even mad at Unfair's opinion on his Saints being 14. I ain't even mad at him because best believe I'm a Cowboys fan, and you know, I'm gonna be real with you. Except if your team is really, really bad, every team who at least try to make the playoffs is gonna say the team's gonna have more than 10 wins. So I'm not mad at you, for your opinion.
Y'all say. I want to ask you this. I'm gonna see if you a fan or you true.
Hey, I'm both. I'm a fan above all. Listen, I am biased.
Week 1 at Atlanta, dub or L?
Come on now.
Okay.
Win. Saints by 10. Saints by 10. Opening day.
Home against Tampa Bay.
I'm going Saints on the
We
spread.
beat them every time we played them last year.
Okay.
Win.
So that's win.
Exactly. No, hold on. No, y'all didn't. Y'all didn't beat the fuckers every time y'all played them.
Come on, Tampa Bay.
Wait, how you update your some internet subscription, man? You like seconds behind us. We on the Buccaneers.
Oh, we talk about Atlanta week 1. Y'all lost.
Right, you're right. That's 2 dubs. That's what I'm saying. Come on, let's go. I'm hot right now. Didn't we just talk about them? Look, they just pigs with lipsticks on.
Home against Minnesota.
Come on, bro.
So you guys are going 4-0 right there.
The only person who scares me in Minnesota ain't there no more. No, it's Stephon Diggs.
Okay.
That's a book it. That's
at home against Seattle.
Thank you.
At home against Cincinnati.
You mean my godson? Shout out to Ross Shires. So, I mean, that game.
Is this y'all first L?
Hell no.
What?
Hey.
So you got y'all going starting 6-0, man?
Bro, listen. They coming to New Orleans. We gonna intimidate them boys, man. Listen, we're not having because watch this.
Hold on. Joe Burrow coming back to
everyone's not expecting Baker Mayfield.
Joe Burrow back to New Orleans.
Joe Burrow from last year.
Joe Burrow come back to New Orleans, 5 touchdowns for him in that game.
What?
5
So
touchdowns for Joe Burrow in
It's-
that game. That's gonna
clearly,
be a fantasy
Joe Burrow dropped down in the rankings, bro.
No. Joe Burrow's gonna be popping on that day because he's coming back home to a second home. He's
Shout out
gonna have
to
5
Darryl.
touchdowns. He's gonna have a fancy day there.
Saints scoring 3-3. Shout out to Will. The best of Saints are going to start is at 3-3.
You know what?
And then they're going on an 11-game win streak.
Let's keep it going. At Arizona.
Now that's a potential because we're not used to their style of play.
Okay.
That NFC West has a different style of play.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Because I'm gonna tell you one thing that kills us is those mobile quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? We're not used to it. That's how we're able to beat Tampa Bay because we're used to those style of quarterbacks.
Okay.
DeAndre Hopkins comes back, I believe.
Yep.
Hold on. That game is DeAndre Hopkins' first game back in the uniform.
Yeah, listen, I already said
That's gonna be
DeAndre
another
Hopkins.
fancy day. That's gonna be another L.
So I already counted that as our first L.
Okay, so that's one. At home against the Raiders.
We're at home.
L.
At home against Baltimore.
We're at home.
This is when the Saints start demising.
We're at home, bro. We're not losing at home.
Pittsburgh.
We're lost. Now that's a potential loss.
At home against the Rams.
We're at home, bro.
The Rams.
We got Honey Badger.
Okay.
Do we get the Honey Badger? We got the Honey Badger.
Hold on, Honey Badger win. Honey Badger 3 years, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, or Honey Badger now?
Who did he just play for? Which team did he just play
Chiefs.
for?
And he was blowing coverage.
You know, he reminded me of the honeycomb, the guy in the honeycomb box. He just getting older and older and older.
All right.
That box
Wait,
still
all right,
honey.
hold on. This chat blowing up. We gotta address this chat because they cutting up on us up in this thing here. So we got Will. He said does the Honey Badger play? Right.
They say, "Hell,
You know what?
template."
I can't even say you got me. I'm lost for words. That's dirty.
Man. Okay, so
So wait, we had 3 losses?
I got 2.
Right. So that's 2.
Pittsburgh and
Arizona.
Arizona.
Right, that's 2.
At San Francisco.
That's potential. They don't have
Hey,
a
beat
team.
y'all backs in when y'all play them. Come on now.
And we
Y'all
own
have
them.
no answer for Kittle.
Yeah, that joke is very disrespectful. But we owe them, bro. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
And they who they got? Trey Lance, and they got Jimmy G on the cusp.
At Tampa Bay.
That's another win.
Home against Atlanta.
That's a home. Now we should be on the home end of the season.
At Cleveland. Is Deshaun going to be playing?
Yep.
Yes. And you know who else going to be playing? All 30 accusations of him in these massage parlors. All them women going to be in the stands with, big old Deshaun Watson signs on. So, yes, he's going to be distracted.
At Philly.
Philly doesn't scare me.
And it closed out the regular season at home against Carolina. So that's only 2 losses.
3. I'm just saying. I never said like Philly. That might be a potential loss. We lose to Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all gonna lose to Baker saying one of these times this year.
but I'm just, that's 3 losses. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't see us losing 3 because we got a strong defense. Because none of those offenses scare us. You know what I'm saying? Like, the only one that scares us is Arizona because they got DeAndre Hopkins and they got that running quarterback.
And Will say you all over the place. He don't want to acknowledge it, Will. He don't want to acknowledge it.
Hey, man. Look, tell me who's your team. You know what? Let's see. Let's see.
Patriot fans. They're all from the New England side. They're all Patriot fans. They all bleeding green, bleeding Bill Belichick's methodical style.
So
they love Bill Belichick.
So
and
they all off of past wins and accusations and everything. So is that what he's saying? So this what Will? He's a Patriots fan.
Yes, the New England Patriot fan.
Okay,
all right. Matt Jones. So I'll just leave it at that. Matt Jones, Mike Jones.
Matt Jones did pretty good, but yeah, man.
But his team didn't.
Yeah, shout out to Bumpy though. He gave us a good conversation topic tonight.
Yeah,
he definitely had jumping yesterday.
You don't believe them? Oh, hold on. Put that last comment up there. See, this is what you get from Will, man. Will's a realist, though. He's a Patriot fan. Right. He's a realist when it comes to the game. Yeah.
Ooh, got a little wager for you.
Hey, I accept it, especially on air.
Cedric said, "Dinner on me if y'all only lose 3 games this season."
Wait, what kind of dinner, man? That's a little like, you know what I'm saying? Because, hey, I got fancy taste, especially at other people's expense. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to Paris Steakhouse.
Man, they just do the hot dog and a cheeseburger.
That's too much.
Off your grill. Yeah, it might be
Not a cup of Kool-Aid.
All right, man. So, it was a good first segment, man. We got to, pay some bills, man. We'll be back with the second segment. We got some good topics tonight.
We got some damn good topics, man. But we be back. Hold on to your bus. Holla at your boys.
What's up, world? Kyrie Robinson, man. New Orleans Saints veteran. Hey, man, make sure you guys go check out my guy, man, STWF, the media, man. Check them guys out. Y'all want to get sports talks with players, with fans, anything like that, man, go check them guys out, man. That's the place to be if you want to talk sports. Who that nation?
Welcome back to the Sports Chatter Show.
Yeah.
Hanging out with you, boys. Just got done talking about that black and gold. They get the hype going around here. So next up is probably going to even take it even further because there's going to be so much vitriol spilled on here tonight.
Wait, hold on. What's going on with these Dallas fans and these $10 words? Nobody know what that crap means. I'm graduated public schools, man.
So let me ask you this. When you think of Dallas Cowboy fans and supporters, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
Headaches.
Okay.
Y'all we're going to win the Super Bowl.
We're going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay.
That. Hey, definitely got to give a shout out to New Orleans. New Orleans in the building, man. Shout out to my guy, Harrison, man. Appreciate you tapping in. The big bro, Sean, he's tapping in. So, all right, y'all got to catch up with the comments, man. So, that was first segment. So now we got some Dallas Cowboy crap. So I'm glad I got my Saints fan with me because I was attacked. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling
no
attacked.
Way. We went down memory lane. I knew every player on y'all top 5 list.
Man, Cowboy fans equal delusional. Exactly, because y'all the only thing they know is history, man, and so it's obscured history.
Here's what makes me laugh too. I'm pretty sure you know other Cowboy fans.
You're a Cowboy fan.
Hold on, I'm going somewhere with this.
Oh,
do you and your other friends you hang out with, or people that you know who are Cowboy fans, y'all go around saying we gonna win the Super Bowl this year?
Me personally, everybody can vouch for me. I'm on that wave every year. I don't care.
That didn't go the way you like.
No, it didn't at all.
This is the real talk. This is the reality, though. People might be thinking it's just me being delusional, but it's football, guys. We get a game a week. Like, this is different from basketball and baseball. Like, those teams can get between 10 and 40, 50, 60 wins, depending on what type of team you are. And the NFL is one game a week. So every week, I think my team's going to win. So I go into that aspect every week of my Cowboys go win, regardless if you lose or not. That's just me. If you want to call it delusional, go ahead. But hey, that's being a true fan to the game, being a true fan of my team. Every Sunday, we prepared to try to win the game. Simple. Okay.
Y'all prepared?
We're prepared.
That was Zeke out there groping women and grabbing women by the titties and shit.
Who we talking about? Hold on. The Cowboys? No, hold on. Kamara is the one slapping people up this year. The Cowboys,
man, rightfully so. Did you not see him man at the team? Shoot.
Zeke hasn't touched no female since he got in trouble a couple years ago. He
also didn't touch the end zone too often last year. But hey, you
know about that life every year, man. Shout out to my Cowboys, man. Before we start this, I'm gonna let y'all know. Cowboys to the Super Bowl this year, baby. All day, baby. That's how we gonna roll out here. Man.
Facebook user, you gotta tap in. There's a link in this stream that you're watching. Click it, because I want to know who you are. Definitely comment your name. So we got Facebook user. He says Dallas and Saints fan are the same. Only thing Dallas got over Saints is them old ass rings.
Bitches don't expire. You say what you want to say. When the Lakers say this thing, they're gonna talk about whatever was it, like 18 times or something like that.
The Lakers actually talk about that Mickey Mouse ring that they just got in.
The only thing the Lakers talk about is every decade, every time 10 years goes about, we just put a new championship on the table. That's all we talk about over there. That's all only Lakers fans talk about, because nobody in the league can do that. What the Lakers can do. This is what I told people: if you win a title every decade, you're good. Nobody can really talk about you. Nobody can really talk about you. If you win more than one, then you're on top of the world. Simple.
All right, so let's get this comment on there. So we got Harrison. He says Cowboys will never win with Dak. haven't shown me he can carry his team in the playoffs, regular season. He shined playoff pressure, busted. Yeah.
They do.
I
I have to admit, this is my last year for Dak.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm going to put him. I'm going to say, hey, it may not be, it may be unpopular, but I'm going to sit right there with Tony Romo.
Well, you can't sit him with Tony Romo, bro. I'm a Tony Romo fan.
Got to sit him with Tony Romo.
Be real with you. We probably all Tony Romo fans on this podcast right now. I told y'all probably last year, I suffer from Tony Romo syndrome. All the things that Tony Romo did that was either good or bad still lies in my head.
Yes.
When Dak Prescott took Tony's spot, it hurt me. It hurt me for 3.5 years until I was able to finally come myself. Not to just say
it bothered me because it was like putting a governor on a Lamborghini, bro. Because Tony Romo could launch that thing for a touchdown or interception. It was either
depending on the playoffs is gonna be a pick. I won't keep paying.
In terms of that, it's like you said, we people talk about this with Lamar Jackson, how he may not have enough juice to provide his team with a Super Bowl or even get a contract, a new contract from his prior team. I mean, his team right now. So with that, you have to say that plus more. You know what I'm saying? Because to me, I don't think Dak's a better QB than Lamar Jackson. That's just me. Dak looks what? This is what happens. Dak looked good at times last year. The first game against Tampa Bay, what he did in that game, put him on a pedestal. And then he continued that for some weeks, and then
that was hurt.
The little hiccup came with the injury.
I'm finished.
It just turned back to regular Dak. It just turned back into regular Dak.
What you said, Dak looked good, right? Lamar only looks good running the ball.
No.
There's a difference, bro.
No. Lamar had Week 1 of the Ravens season, they hear about 2 or 3 of their running backs out for the season. Lamar takes them on a 4 game winning streak to start the season. like we're not going to sit here and act like Lamar wasn't balling last year. Lamar wasn't in MVP talks last year. Lamar should have a contract right now, and he doesn't.
Lamar is out there with his mama. That's like you getting beat up and your mama coming as a little kid. No, man, people ain't taking you serious. But shout out to my guy, man, Mo, man. He's Pittsburgh. He's a resident Pittsburgh Steelers fans, and you know what? Fooey on me. Yeah, he did hear me. He said, "You missed it." Uncle Leroy admitted we're gonna beat the Saints. God damn it, I won't admit it again. We're gonna actually delete this show after we finish it tonight.
Sean says, "Don't disrespect Tony like that." Dak Prescott and Tony are headed in the same direction, and they both remind me of Danny White.
What?
You remind you of who?
Danny White.
No.
Most of the records that Tony Romo broke were Danny White's records. But here's the kicker, though. Danny White went to 4 NFC championship games.
With who?
Dallas.
Yeah, with what other supporting characters he had?
Same thing Tony had.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Tony had a pretty decent team with him.
But no defense.
Tony
was the offense and defense, bro. Y'all were putting up like 50 points a game, bro.
We haven't had a defense last year.
That was crazy.
Last year,
y'all really just started focusing on defense after Tony Romo's year.
Exactly. Tony Romo was the offense and the defense. Like
he
laid on Tony.
He was a fantasy football coach's dream come true.
Tony had a pretty decent defense when Parcells was there towards the end.
That season. Yeah.
Okay. They had I forgot my big man name at LSU.
Wait, okay, I know you're talking about.
Had him. They had Chris Canty. They got all of them, I think, off the same draft.
But it was an offensive scheme, though.
Parcells is defense. He had a decent defense. But Tony Romo breaks your heart, man.
No, man.
He gonna put up big numbers. Matter of fact, Tony Romo has won 61% of his games.
Yes, that's a win. That's good.
Dak's won 62% of his games.
In how many games? But it's not won by Dak.
No, it ain't won by Tony.
Yes.
Ain't won by Tony.
Check the numbers, bro.
How many won by Tony, bro? Tony won some games.
Who had the most touchdowns?
Tony won some games.
Who had the most touchdowns? Who had the most touchdowns? Tony. That's what I'm saying. Who had the most plays with over 30 yards? Tony. So how are you going to say this guy's not? Dak can't even throw the ball past 30 yards. So how is it not won by Tony? Come on, man.
Tony coming back this season. Tony Romo coming back this season, dog. Tony Romo. We'll see you in training camp. We'll see you in training camp, Tony. You got some unfinished business to do here in Dallas. I wish.
All right, so let's see what this post looking like. So what the post actually was in the group. Let's see what those comments were.
Let's see what the comments. So I believe, well, it pertained to my original question when I asked, "What do you think of when you hear Cowboys fans?" And two, shot that narrative.
Shout out to you too.
I actually posted this yesterday and asked the question: any Cowboy supporters screaming "this all year"? I'm trying to see something.
This all year. Jerry, you sending me my package next week. We getting ready for training camp next week. This all year this year, baby. Every year all year. Last year was a hiccup. Last year we hiccuped up. This year we good. We back. That's coming back to take over the NFC East, which he's practically Tom Brady in. So if he's Tom Brady in the NFC East, then we good and we go to the playoffs. We just got to win a playoff game or 2 or 3. And we're going to do that this year. You know why? Because Dak's hitting that window, that 5-year window where he has to win it. Or else, like Coach said, you might be off the Dak wagon. You might be off the Dak wagon because he can't provide you with a championship. You might still like Dak, but in terms of being the championship QB,
that part
might not be that.
But I mean, wait, time out. Let me ask this question: when was the Dallas Cowboys the championship team, bro?
Been a minute. Championship team every year. We're championship team every year. We are. Hold on. We are a championship team every year.
So wait, how are we gonna say that the quarterback and all this team is not even championship caliber?
And we still ain't win as long as the Saints win before they won the title. But keep it
real. I'll be real. If your team's above average in a standpoint of NFL above average, and you're the Cowboys, every year you think you're gonna make the Super Bowl. Are you serious? Right now, like, come on, man. Besides the season that if you get hurt. If your whole team's hurt for the rest of the season, then you're not going to have no chance to win. But in all, my Cowboys always come with a quick roster, and people are always saying that we're going to get there. And me as a believer think we're going to get there every year. We don't get there, that's my fault. Laugh at me at the end of the day. But that ain't going to stop me from saying Cowboys going to get there. Ain't gonna stop
and and that goes to your point when you ask, what do we think about Cowboy fans? This right here, exactly. This is delusional, arrogant, and far from the truth.
Sean says,
and when we start talking to him, he's gonna bring up the history.
Sean says Tony didn't have the brand new line. I agree with that. Dak did have a better line.
Yes.
The wideouts are running back. DeMarco Murray was no slouch,
but he ran straight.
He ran for almost 2,000 yards
straight. He's not elusive.
It don't matter.
He
was the workhorse back there.
How wait? Okay, right.
And
okay.
Romo had Derek Barb at one point in time.
Right. So so he was a workhorse. So he got all those yards. Why? Because the defense was pushed back. Because Tony Romo can make the throws to stretch the field. What?
I'm speaking mostly to this comment of saying that he had no wideouts. He had Dez and Whitten.
That's not a wideout. That's a tight end.
There's a wide out. He's the all-time leader in touchdowns.
Right, because Dak was not Dak, look at it. Because Tony Romo was tossing it 50 yards down the field. Come on, man.
Hey.
Tony, baby.
Danny White 2.0. Y'all say what you want to say. I watched both of them play, and I was just as disappointed on both of them.
Man, Dak cannot make the throws.
So they are supporters this year. But I don't and be real, after last year, a lot of the Cowboys fans are going to just sit around and wait to see if the Cowboys get hot. Me, I put it on Front Street off the jump. So when they are hot, you ain't got to come back to me. You already heard me on this night.
Well, what happened last year? We all were hot.
Huh?
You know what's funny? I was paying.
No, be real with you. I'll be real with you. We wasn't really hot to start the season last year. It was still mediocre. Like, Dak was still trying to get a feel for himself. And then I feel
still chilling. You didn't hear a whole lot of
between 4 and 9.
Wait, no, from you.
No, you didn't hear a whole lot. It was not a whole bunch of hoopla in the group last year.
I'm about to pull a 6'9" Tekashi. James Spears, he's one of them in the group talking.
Right, it's one.
Hey, I got a few.
That's one.
We got 2 on the show. That's 2.
2 wasn't in there pounding his chest last year at the beginning.
How you think he wasn't? He doing it now.
Nah, he's supporting his team now. He's delusional. But I do know one thing.
We play shaky the first
season. L, we don't disappear.
Y'all
disappear.
Hey, you're absolutely right.
We got to do welfare checks. Y'all okay over there?
Hey, we got the middle fingers.
Sharp objects away.
That ain't for us. That's for y'all. For everybody who's trying to mess with us about our team. But yeah, we be back. You know what I'm saying? We might be mad at the time and we disappear, but we be back.
Cedric says that I'm a Cowboy fan. They got to show me one game at a time. That part. That's what I'm used to as a Cowboy fan. We one game at a time.
Man, ain't no one game at a time.
Y'all right.
One week of football, I'm turning up every
Must be from West Texas. You not from
They don't get a
real
dub.
dap. Talk about like that.
If they don't get a dub, I'm coming out, and everybody better be sorry and scared. They come to go in the crib. Because if the Cowboys lose on Sunday, I'm turning up. If the Cowboys win, I'm turning up. So regardless of the situation, I'm turning up. Go Cowboys, baby.
Dak did walk into a perfect situation. I would give him that.
Yeah.
The best situation. The best one.
Will the NFC East finally have a back-to-back division champ? I don't think so. I don't know, man. It hadn't been done since I think this 2004.
Yeah, I don't think
2006, something like that.
Yeah, was it Philly?
Philly. Yep.
Guess what? As long as Dak Prescott keeps Tom Brady in the NFC East, the Cowboys will repeat. The Cowboys will repeat as NFC East.
He's like 30-something, 30-something, 7, 30-something, 8, something crazy like that.
And we'll win the Super Bowl this year. We'll win the Super Bowl this year with Mike McCarthy, and then Sean Payton will be hired next season. We'll win another championship with Sean Payton. Okay. We're gonna go back to back. I'm not playing with y'all, man. Sit tight.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, yeah, hold on. Wait, someone said, did someone mention the
Cowboys?
Yeah, I like that. We're going to pin your statement, pin your comment.
So, too.
I told you, I get a lot of heat here.
I'm going to go down the schedule because Josh has us picked to be 10-5. As far, 10.5 at the over and under. So, Broncos at Denver. Is that a W or L?
That's a win. They embarrassed us last year.
Hold on. Let me take that back. That's first game is what? September 11th? Let me go back. Okay, my bad. That's preseason. So Tampa Bay.
First game of the season. Tom's hurt. We're hurting Tom for the rest of the season. They're gonna have to go get Garoppolo. Dallas wins.
At home against Cincinnati.
Early hiccup. I'll say early hiccup. We're not good at the crib. 1-1.
At New York.
Win.
At Washington. I'm sorry, home against Washington.
Win.
Wait, y'all always lose against Washington.
We're playing against Carson Wentz this year. We're playing against Carson Wentz. We're not playing against Tyler Heineke or Kirk Cousins. We're playing against Carson Wentz.
Who is that quarterback there?
Wait, they got some good. They just picked up someone.
He ain't good. Carson Wentz.
That's about to say they got Wentz.
Trash.
No, he beat y'all, bro.
Trash.
He the one that took Philly.
Trash. No.
Wait. No. Carson Wentz.
He beat us once. He beat us once in Philly.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying.
He beat us once in Philly.
No.
Hey, if he beat you once,
he's on the bench.
Right.
At the Rams. That's definitely an L.
At the Rams? Nah, I'm gonna be real with you. At the Rams, if we start to cook our offense up, I like our chances in that game.
Against the Rams, bro.
We're gonna be real too.
Y'all don't have an offensive line.
No. We're gonna be real too. No. Be real. People gonna be real. The Rams are the Super Bowl champions, correct?
Yeah.
I feel like to start the season off, they're a good team. They'll struggle a little bit. Not that they're supposed to, but they'll struggle a little bit. Cowboys win that game.
Say Will got us going 2-3 to start so far. He's keeping tally with us.
Yeah, keep tab.
So at Philly.
L.
We're gonna lose to Philly. That first game's gonna be an L. They're gonna give Philly to jump off in the NFC East. This is what we need. Go ahead.
At home against Detroit.
Win.
That's the only confident game I can say y'all win.
Win. We're gonna beat Detroit by 50.
Chicago.
Where's it at? Dallas or Chicago?
It's Dallas.
And Dallas, Dallas will win. I don't want to be a Sunday night in Chicago. They kind of scare me on Sunday nights out there.
At Green Bay.
L.
Win. We're being Green Bay. Aaron Rodgers has. If Aaron Rodgers can win with Allen Lazard as his number one, then they deserve to win. But the Cowboys are gonna win that game.
9 of 8 sound pretty much like it.
And might still win the East. At Minnesota.
Loss.
Home against the Giants.
Win.
Y'all win that one. Giants are trash.
Home against the Colts.
L.
Win.
Oh, I didn't know this. Oh, that's gonna be a date night. Home against the Texans.
It might be.
Hey, it's gonna be a rough night for you that time. Because
Hold on. That Colts game, I'm gonna be real, because a lot of the last couple Cowboys Falcons games, which were conducted by Matt Ryan, it's been shootouts. I can expect another shootout in Indy. I can expect that, and I can expect Dallas to win in the shootout. And their running back's gonna be crazy on that side, and we got our running backs on that side. I can see a good game there. We're gonna beat the Colts though.
That's a hard one for me. I like both teams, man.
Colts had a really good defense and a very good run game.
Yeah, but can Matt Ryan sustain? Can Matt Ryan stay up? That's the thing, though. They're playing Russian roulette with QBs right now.
Ryan has a chip on his shoulder. He has something to prove. Now he's in a really good situation because just
defense,
like
running back.
There were last year. There was one quarter, one
back
position. Exactly.
Yeah, going deep.
Exactly.
So we said a W against Houston.
You said a W. Sis, I hope you're chiming in. So he said it.
Yeah. Houston were going to beat them too.
At Jacksonville.
Oh, Trevor Lawrence was early.
Y'all got the easiest schedule. I just remember that. Y'all got the easiest schedule. Yes, y'all do.
No, it's
Trevor
y'all have like the second to easiest one, so it's the easiest one.
We're gonna knock Trevor and them out of playoff contention.
Y'all might lose to Trevor.
I bet you $20 right now.
I'm asking. So right now, who's your offense?
Who's the offense?
Yeah.
What you mean?
I'm asking. Like right now, your offensive player. Who you like? You got you lost your number one receiver.
Who? Who's our number one receiver?
Cooper. Cool.
We're gonna get it. We good. We good here. I'll take James Washington over Coop.
You know what? You're right.
I know that.
You're right.
I know that.
Hold on, coach. I'm taking James Washington over Coop. Soft ass.
He still was not the number one, bro.
It doesn't matter.
He still was not getting number one.
It doesn't matter.
He still was not the number one.
I'll be real with you.
Who won the number one?
Amari was good.
Amari was not the number one last year.
He was last year.
No, bro. Coop was still getting the guy. No, man. No. Coop was still getting the number one.
He had more touches last year.
But because he was not getting the number one cornerback. So now, okay. So he said CeeDee Lamb, he was not number one, but he's going to be number one this season. So now you got a new number one receiver out there on the field.
Hold on. And mind you, we're not going to
be. Also now, let's get at the running back position. You got a running back position that is suspect.
You got to be real. Who have the boys signed? Who have the boys signed this season? Who have they signed? No, be real. Who have they signed?
Who?
No. We haven't signed nobody. There's about 3 to 5 decent receivers waiting to be signed, and we're going to grab one of them, and we'll be okay.
Bro, that's like, look, Facebook user says James White, he could barely touch the field in Pittsburgh. Thank you, bro.
James Washington was hurt. James Washington got hurt.
Here we go.
James Washington
like an AP situation, bro. That must be my guy, Maurice, man.
He got hurt and Big Ben was washed.
Hold on, and we're going to be real. He comes from Pittsburgh. He comes with, and everybody can agree with me on this, he comes from Pittsburgh where they have too many receivers anyway, and once somebody leaves, that person ends up breaking out anyway somewhere else.
They have too many receivers.
Are we kidding me right now?
How many times Big Ben throw the ball a game? He throws the ball every like 40 times a game. So they're always going to. So
got some people saying that Wash going to be nice.
Right, y'all crazy. James Washington, when I seen that pickup for the cheap money, I said, what?
Coming from where? Like, so what was his position last year? What was his position?
Over Amari Cooper. I'll take him over Amari Cooper.
What?
I'll take him over Amari Cooper. I never was Amari
Jason
Cooper.
Garrett pulls you out the field and he's questioning your heart. There's something to that.
All right, you got a point. So okay, let's circle back to this comment. Someone said that they have 2 running backs. Where was that at?
They do.
Will.
We got 2 running backs.
Running backs.
They do.
We got my man top 10 Zeke.
Oh, Zeke who?
My guy. And hold on.
Oh, no. I ain't gonna let you. Zeke who?
Top 10 Zeke.
Oh, was he wasn't much 1,000-yard running back.
He was 1,000-yard rusher last year. We're not gonna say he was 1,000-yard rusher last year. Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did.
No.
Yes, he did. Barely, but he did.
He barely got there.
Y'all must be including receptions and everything in that stat right there. But I mean, so right there. All right, so Will, he says Zeke and Pollard. So who's going to get the field? Because last year, Tony Pollard showed that he can be a full-time number one back.
This is what people don't realize.
We
gotta stop this. We gotta stop this right now. You gotta stop this crap. Zeke after years and years of riding the being the horse that he was, where all these star running backs were getting hurt and injured and sitting on a panty for the rest of the season and all that, Zeke was giving business, and then 1 year he doesn't do nothing, and then we're shitting on him like this. We gotta be kidding me right now.
No, Zeke does not fit the offense. Zeke cannot cut out the backfield, bro.
But Zeke
Tony Pollard has that he can run out the flat, he can catch out the flat. So that's what made him more valuable than Zeke. And Tony Pollard can block. Zeke ain't doing none of that. He running wearing half t-shirts. He wearing holster tops.
No, I can't believe what this man has gave the NFL in his years in the NFL. Last year, he finally dealt with realities and injuries and all that, and we're going to bash this man. He'll be top 10 at the end of the year, I guarantee you.
Zeke ran for 4.23 yards last year. A carry.
Okay.
In a year that he was reeling with injuries. He was hurt.
He was hurt after week 4, I think.
So we do know how stats work, right? So averages is the total amount of games versus, you know how that formula works, right?
Oh, yeah.
So how many games he played?
17.
Oh, okay. How many times he started?
Started all of them.
Okay. And how much time Zeke shared with Tony Pollard?
We'll see what Tony Pollard.
Yeah, that's what he has.
Yeah.
Tony Pollard has 419 games. He averaged 5.53 a carry.
Like I said,
Coach,
Tony Pollard
at 100%. Coach, at 100% though. At 100%. At 100%.
Goal line.
You got a running back that's 100%.
Give him the red zone touches, bro. We all know that. That's in his contract. He's going to get the red zone. That's in his contract. We know that. That's why he got more touchdowns, because if they're in the 10-yard, he'll put Zeke on the field. But 5 yards.
Anybody's going to put Zeke on the field over Pollard.
Last was 47.
Are you kidding me?
Pollard was 50.
Anybody's going to put Zeke in that situation.
But this is what I'm talking about. I'm just saying, like, so now you got a backfield confusion, and Tony Pollard fits the total scheme. Zeke doesn't, bro.
No. He fits this. That's football, NFL. It's schemes. So you have those good guys that can create those schemes.
Thank you. Someone said, he's not top 10. He will
Who's
not.
talking like this? Who's talking? I want to hear a name.
He will not be top 10, bro.
Give me a name. Zeke will be top 10 at the end of the year.
No, man. I can't book that. I can't even let you just think that, bro.
Y'all got these top. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I mean, Zeke has seen, his better days are behind him. Right, exactly. Let's see what Darryl said. He said, right, Pollard got them there, and Zeke got the glory. And I mean, and that becomes the front office work. That's the front office. That's the contract.
So now we're talking about situational stats.
Hey, that's the whole. Okay, that's your whole team. I mean, Dak a season ago was getting all garbage time stats.
Who's getting all garbage time stats?
Dak, bro. Like,
I was getting all garbage time stats.
And then Dak comes and
throws all last year. Who was I reckon last year?
I'm just saying. I said before that.
Before that?
Man.
Yeah.
Y'all watch when Zeke start eating that cereal. Y'all gonna be wanting to buy cereal, not the bootleg Kamara cereal that he had last season, thinking he was gonna have a good one. He ain't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, he's salty. Ooh, you drove high.
It hurts me. No, it hurts me for real. Like, real talk. It's not even because he's a Cowboys fan. It's just the natural of the position. Like, this guy in a league that we know how running backs deal with everything from the money to just staying on the field, and this guy gives you all these hell of a seasons, and then one season is hiccup, and he still gets 1,000 yards, and we bashing this dude, and Javonte Williams is a top 10 running back now, and all these running backs who ain't proved nothing ever are top 10 running backs. I'm done with this topic, man.
What would you rate that?
Is in, like, what?
As far as ranking him.
Is he a top 10?
Yeah.
No.
Harris who? Harris who?
Dak.
What would you rank Dak?
Would I rank Dak in the QBs?
Yep.
If you're not gonna put him in the 10, he's right behind at 11.
I'm looking at the stats from last year, and QBR, he was ranked number 11.
I was about to say, 11 top 15. Put him right after that. Yeah.
He was 11 in QBR, and he was number 3 in overall rating.
Because this is what I'm saying. We got to remember that Dak he's smart. The guy comes from Mississippi State. I mean, he's a quarterback there. So the guy knows how to navigate and play the stats. I mean, he knows that. The guy, he dunks, he throws short passes. So of course he's going to have a high QBR. He's going to have high stats because he's throwing 10 yards past the line of scrimmage.
You say he throws short passes?
I've always said he throws
Dude,
short passes.
hold on. And then somebody's gonna tell me, and then somebody's gonna write in the comments, let's place a bet that Harris from Pittsburgh, who's clearly gonna get the ball, is gonna be a top 5 running back, and Zeke won't touch it. Oh my God. People just think like
Got a rookie
I bet
quarterback
for a
up there.
living. I bet for a living. That guy Harris in Pittsburgh is gonna touch the ball every time. He's gonna touch the ball just about every time they get it. So why would I place a stupid bet like that? Like, you kidding me right now?
So no, he said, I've heard you said this last year too.
Of course. I've
heard something.
Yes.
You said that Dak doesn't throw the ball deep.
Right.
He's number 7 in average yards per attempt.
Here we go with averages.
Would you
I just said,
but
no, that's not a true number. That's an average. Tell me how many passes that Dak Prescott has over 30 yards and then over 40.
Passes over 30?
Yeah, that's a true number.
The way the game is today, a lot of passes are short passes before they come long. So we're gonna bash Dak on that. We could bash 75%.
Here we go.
We could bash 75% of QBs in the league on it.
But Tony Romo, that wasn't Tony Romo's doing.
So
Tony Romo's
a lot. Tony Romo's kind of your dice roller. Like he's your guy in the hood playing dice all night. Like I got money in my pocket. I don't care if I lose. That's how Tony Romo.
But that was
not like that.
Like, that was the Cowboys thing. That's what people paid to see. What? No.
That's what people paid to see.
Right. No one
me.
expected the Cowboys to go to the Super Bowl besides y'all delusional fans.
When Tony Romo was playing?
Period.
Yeah, right.
Like since Jimmy Johnson is gone, there's no more Super Bowl for y'all. It is done.
We can be delusional as we want, and I can say the Cowboys will make Super Bowl every year. But we're not going to sit here like as if we didn't have teams that went on the field that the naysayers were even saying that can make the Super Bowl. We didn't make it, but we're not going to act like that.
Because we was OJ juicing y'all up. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like we're just juicing y'all up, just making y'all feel good. It was the feel good juice. Everyone knew that y'all weren't going to the Super Bowl. But as a fantasy football owner, yes, I want to see Tony Romo go out there and throw 5 touchdowns. Yes, I needed Jason Witten to score all these touchdowns. I needed, Dance to throw up the X. I needed this stuff. The world needed to see, a good product on the field. That was it. And make y'all happy. That's all. Make Jerry Jones happy because the Dallas Cowboy fans happy, the more money gets spent.
See this guy. I said top 10 running backs. Bring this comment up. I need to know who this person is. I said Zeke is a top 10 running back. I didn't say he was a top 5 running back. We know Zeke is losing years in the running back position. We know that. But we're not going to sit here and act like we don't watch the same NFL game and we don't see Zeke and what he's done compared to the rest of these scrub ass
bro. The dude runs and he runs straight and does this crazy thing with the ball.
The only running back that I'm taking over Zeke, real talk, the only running back I'm taking over him is Derrick Henry in Tennessee. That's the only running back I'm taking over him. Everybody else has been injured good, haven't been able to stay on the field. Any of that.
The rushing yards?
Rushing yards.
Oh, okay.
How much you have? Christian McCaffrey can't stay on the field. Christian McCaffrey can't stay on the field.
You want to say that Zeke was ranked how high?
Number 7 in yards.
And he barely had 1,000 yards.
Hey, he number 7 still.
In what stat? Is that in the NFC y'all division?
No, that's yards, period.
Oh, okay. Who had more yards than him?
Jonathan Taylor,
of course.
Nick Chubb,
of course.
Joe Mixon, Najee Harris, Dalvin Cook, Antonio Gibson, and then Zeke.
All right, now that's in rushing. That's in rushing, right? How about receiving? Because you're saying that Zeke has no hands. He can't catch. What's receiving yards?
Come on. Antonio Gibson is not better than Zeke.
He can catch. He's more elusive than him, bro.
The dude Williams from Denver is not better than Zeke. He's only been playing a year.
Hey,
kidding me right now?
The dude from Denver, Melvin Gordon?
No, Javonte Williams.
Javonte Williams. He had 903 yards last year. 4.45 carry.
Y'all kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, stats don't lie. That's one thing about sports, man. Stats don't lie. People lie.
Well, stats don't lie.
Averages do lie. I mean, averages tell a different story. I want the true number. That's
true number.
Yes, true numbers.
Data is data.
No, but yeah, data. Wait, data is data. That's the raw form. But information is information. It's processed data. And that's what averages are. I need the true number.
So if Dak is 7 in yards per attempt,
that's an average.
He is He 18th in yards per catch. He's 7th in yards per game. He's 3rd in quarterback rating.
All right, hold on. All right, finish.
And he was 7th in yards.
All right, so shout out to the chat's popping off. So we got Will. He says, "Stop! You can't have both. Stats don't lie. That includes averages." No, that doesn't. No, a stat is you got 300 yards per game. I mean, an average is is what Sean says. Averages is close to a lie because it paints a structured picture. Because all I got to do is to change that average is to add the amount of games. So if you only play 16, if you play 10 games, of course you're gonna have a higher average versus someone who played
No, but y'all telling me y'all told me 8 players that are better than Zeke, and they don't even play as many games as Zeke plays. But y'all talking to me about averages and on gameplay. Come on, man. Y'all crazy, dog.
Oh,
Dak was 4th in completion percentage.
Come on,
percentage. That's another average.
Yeah, that's what quarterbacks are rated off of.
All right.
That's what a QBR formula comes
I'm
from.
still waiting for the true number on how many passes does Dak have over 30 yards and then over 40 yards.
Doesn't matter. How many wins is he? How many wins is on the win sheet?
That means that this quarterback can make all the throws, bro. That's what that means.
And in the NFL, is a winner and there's a loser.
That's what I gauge.
In the NFL, is a winner and there's a loser. Does Dak lose more than he wins, or does he win more?
That's an organizational thing.
No. It's a Dak thing because he's
look at golf. He came from one good team and now he's with a bad team and now he's bad.
We really know it's McVay though. We would say it's McVay, like you just said it was Sean Payton.
Matthew Stafford came from a bad system, who's a great quarterback, to a better system, and they won a Super Bowl.
No. Matt Stafford was always a great QB. Y'all just say it's not and give you excuses for him, and then he goes to Sean McVay and he wins championships. It's Sean McVay.
I don't know. We got some good points. So, this chat is definitely popping up. So before we take our second break, so let's see. So we got Daryl. He says, if Zeke is top 10, it's because of touchdown. Yes, exactly. Pollard got him there. Exactly.
Player hater of the year.
So we got Will. Can't have it both ways. Either stats don't lie or they do. Averages are stats. All right. So I think, who is it, Lil Wayne? Numbers don't lie. Numbers. Stats do. Averages do. That's not a number.
Numbers lie too, because somebody can balloon for 600 yards one game and then the next week have 195.
And then what's the average of that?
Huh?
Then right, and that's the average. But you cannot say that they did not have that 100-yard game. That's a true number. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, in the NFL, it's about how many wins you could produce. That's what that does.
So Will says averages are number 2. That is true, but they got a sign before the number that says average. So everybody take a break. So let's see. So we got one more comment. So we have, what's this? That's a team thing, not a player thing. So
go to Cedric's comment. Go to Cedric's comment. That's this comment of the night. Cedric's comment is the comment of the night. What does Cedric Powell say?
What? 2, I'm with you on this one.
All day, man. You know me, gospel out here, man.
He's a Cowboys fan. He just cheering for the home team.
You know what I'm saying? Get y'all Cowboys.
He said averages are the same as a participation award. Exactly. I definitely agree.
So how do guys get paid if we don't take averages into consideration?
Touchdowns. I'm just saying.
Well, he had 10 touchdowns last year.
That's how they get paid. Didn't I just say that? I said that's a front office thing. I said Zeke got the touchdowns because it was a contract thing. You get you make this amount of yards, you go to the playoffs, you do this.
Zeke got paid. No, so stop it there. Zeke got paid because of the production, the participation, because he did play every single game. He wasn't like McCaffrey out. He wasn't like Saquon Barkley out. He wasn't like, Derrick Henry, I'm out for 8 weeks out. He wasn't Dalvin Cook out. He was playing. And even last year, he played still. Go figure that.
But you know what you said, right? You know names, and I think, you don't know how you set yourself up. All those names you said, those guys have leadership.
No. All those guys have what leadership? We just heard about Dalvin Cook. We just heard about Dalvin Cook slapping somebody up in his crib. Are we not going to talk about that?
Yeah,
we're just going to get down in the covers.
They're not around here wearing holster ties.
We're not going to get down in the covers.
They got lawyers for all of that. They got lawyers for that.
So here's the thing right here. You got to be able to be unbiased when you're talking sports. You just because you don't like a team, don't mean that you can't give somebody props. Like I gave y'all props earlier.
That don't mean I'm gonna give you none. The feeling's not mutual. It's not reciprocated. You know, you can't expect for someone to give you back.
So, yeah. So,
Derrick Henry, hold on. Zeke ain't break nothing. Zeke ain't break nothing. That's the point I'm making right now. Zeke ain't break nothing. Zeke every Sunday. Zeke every Sunday.
Roll his eyes. Wait, who is this Facebook? Y'all got y'all steering wheel in two's back.
Message me. Y'all message me afterwards because we got beef and we want to have a live with you, me and you, one-on-one on our live, and we can dish it out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man,
it must be smoke. He talking about the Steelers are a sleeper team.
So smoke, bring the smoke, because I'm here. I want the smoke. I want the debating smoke with you. You know what I'm saying? Because
regular numbers or individual games averages tell you what a guy does consistently.
No, averages paint a picture. That's it. That's all it does.
They help tell the narrative
of what? Of one story.
Of the tells the overall story.
Okay.
So if you think. So how you coming out there? So if you and I are battling for a position, you averaging 10 yards a carry. I'm averaging 7 yards a carry. What does that probably tell you? You
get more touches? I'm getting less touches than
Not
you?
necessarily.
Yeah.
It means the averages tell you that every time you touch the ball, more than likely, you're going to get 10 yards. I'm going to get 7. Coach is going to put you in.
That's what that tells you?
That's what that tells you.
Okay, so with that same narrative, so that means Tony Pollard is going to get more yards than Zeke.
More yards?
That's what you just said. He has more yards. No. Wait. How does it go conditional when we talk about the Cowboys? You just said with me and you. You just said with me and you. You said your exact words say if you average this, and that means I'm going to get more yards than you. But
I'm just painting the narrative where you said that the averages don't have any storytelling part in it.
Right. And when I related this relative thinking to reality, you changed it up. That's what I'm saying.
Because you're changing up the averages when it fits and when it doesn't fit.
That's one thing about debates, in averages. You can always add something, take one from the back, from the top, and hey, you tell the story you want. Because I can say, hey, you know what? Out of 17 games, you did this, and then add another game, and now the narrative.
No, he's gonna get more yards most of the time based off the scheme of the game. Like you gotta realize too, they're professionals playing the chess. They're professionals playing the chess game. So if somebody goes to their second-hand man, even if you have a game plan for him, most of the time in that situation you don't. So it's smart that Paul is actually playing second fiddle on the Cowboys team because it gives Zeke rest, and then they have to figure out Pollard. And then we go blending with Zeke again.
Sure,
that's where the situational stats come in at.
That's all Dallas Cowboys have, bro. Situational stats. That's what Jerry Jones said. He was like, Zeke who? Because he knew that Tony Pollard.
You Saints fans, y'all better do something that the Peyton's gone.
Hey, who that? That's
y'all forgot where you came from.
Black and gold to the Super Bowl.
Bag time, buddy.
Hey, with that, man, we definitely gonna take a quick break, man, because the chat's lining up and is lighting up, and we gotta pay some bills, man. We got a studio and we gotta keep the lights on. So y'all sit back. We'll be back with more of the Sports Chatter Show. Gotta pay some bills.
What's up, guys? It's Mike Larimore here. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to STWF Media for all of the love and the positivity they've been sending my way recently. We partnered up, you know what I'm saying? I just like the energy the guys bring over there. So any sports talk, you want to talk football, you want to talk baseball, they might even talk bowling if you're interested. Boxing, whatever your thing is, man. Go check them out. There's a lot of great coverage over there. Again, it's nothing but positive energy from these guys. Go check them out. Peace.
And we are back. Yes, sir. Man, this comment here had me laughing right here, man. It was where'd it go? I think who was that put that up there? It's gone. But we got so many comments in here tonight.
Yeah, shout out to everyone that's tapped in with us, man. We appreciate that. Definitely we're going to be getting some free giveaways, and we definitely going to be looking for our subscribers, for people that follow our page. So shout out to everyone. Make sure y'all like, follow, and share the content. We appreciate that. because you all gonna be the ones that we're gonna be giving the free giveaways to.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
I want to smoke with all y'all. I want to smoke with every single person that commented tonight. I want the big smoke with all
Tuesday,
y'all.
you want that smoke?
All summer, all fall, winter, and all next spring too.
Talking about smoke, well, you seem like you all riled up. You're in six
Man.
gears, so I'm scared to bring up this next segment, man.
Nah, bring it on. I already know what the last one is, and I'm gonna stamp my opinion on it straight off the rip.
Trouble in the Kingdom. Man, too. So your other sport team as we know of is the mighty LA Lakers.
Mighty.
The mighty, and I got over time. I got to give them props.
The mighty Lakers.
The mighty LA Lakers.
You know,
hey, I'm a sports fan. I ain't gonna hate just because I don't like somebody.
Hate.
So, too, the boy L Boogie's been in there, but Anthony Edwards had a story, and this post came from Bobby got 2 this week. I didn't even see that. He was on it yesterday, but he's
we dropped off.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. So it goes back to the quote that from Anthony Edwards. He said, "I've never seen so many people be so happy to see an athlete fail more than LeBron. His whole career has been hated on constantly and slandered to no end, to the point where when he retires, nobody would have appreciated his greatness. I'm glad I will be one who did." And that was from Instagram. You think that LeBron gets a lot of hate?
I mean, yeah. I feel like a lot of great athletes get a lot of hate. Great athletes get hate every day. B. I take it paid in full on. But this is a young guy, Anthony Edwards, that respects LeBron. And honestly, LeBron gets a lot. LeBron's loved by a lot of people in this world. He's appreciated by a lot of people in the world. There's gonna be haters on that side too. There's not more haters than there are supporters for LeBron at all. But it's a lot of scrutiny that does go with it. Sometimes he brings it upon himself at times, but some of it is just, like Bumpy's comment about the Saints and how he bashes the Saints. There's slander. It's slander. It's slander to a player. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to like him, but we can appreciate his game, appreciate what he's done to the game. He's 1,346 points away, I believe, from breaking the all-time scoring record held by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar this year. So no matter what we say about him, if you want to take him in a negative light, there's always something popping up that you have to respect him on. And this is going to be another pedestal that he climbs. And then you'll hear people giving the scrutiny sign again. But at the same time, he's always going to be appreciated for what he did. And a lot of the athletes that I hated on, my guy Kobe, rest in peace to him, they didn't appreciate him until he died. Let that sink in. They're going to appreciate LeBron. They're going to appreciate LeBron when he retires.
But do you,
Kobe was appreciated.
Subscribe to the narrative that he gets the most hate ever? I've heard
the most hate ever? No, Tom Brady. And the only reason why it seems different is because it's black and white.
Literally.
Black and white.
Okay.
I'm being real. And blacks, whites, Spanish, Chinese, you can blast on me if you want to. Real talk. I'm gonna say it like this. The reason why it didn't seem like that with Tom Brady is because in the NFL game, a lot of us colors watch the game too. A lot of the nationalities watch the football game. When it comes to basketball, be real, you have your mixed minorities, but for the most part, you know what I'm saying, we know who's holding that brand down. And that's why LeBron gets the scrutiny, and that's why LeBron comes out with comments like Boston fans are racist and all that stuff. So that's why
we definitely heard that before.
It's black and white. It's black and white. But Tom Brady gets the same scrutiny on his side of the game that LeBron gets on his side of the game. It's just black and white. It just comes sometimes differently.
Daryl said y'all about to have another losing season. Facebook user. I wasn't a Kobe fan, but I respected his game. That was me. I was one of the people who didn't appreciate Kobe until after he got done playing. Not when he passed, but after he got done playing. I wouldn't be like, you know what? Just because I didn't like that dude for some other reason, I didn't really get a chance to enjoy. I'll probably say I didn't start enjoying Kobe until part of his last 4 or 5 years in the league.
Very few people care if Tom passes Montana. I agree with that. Shout out to everybody roaming the comment thread over here. Definitely see everybody's comments. So
Right.
Shout out Wall for coming through with these comments tonight. Bron's more hated because the one he's trying to replace in history is more loved. That's absolutely correct.
Kareem?
No.
It's MJ. I'm assuming.
Yeah, but hate comes at times from yourself too. And LeBron has been people in a few positions where you have to kind of, you know what I'm saying, slander him and throw him down, you know. But at the same time, LeBron goes out there to hoop. But I mean, in the world of social media, you get this.
So, basically, Kobe made me mad because he knocked my Spurs out of the playoffs. And then Daryl, he says, Bron can never truly pass MJ. Boy, they get stuff going around these airports.
Truly pass MJ. And this is what I'm gonna say too, and it's gonna get people upset.
Agreed.
It's gonna get people upset. Jordan was good enough, great enough in the era that he was in. You know, he had to go through hurdles. You know what I'm saying, to overcome and become the man on the top. Same with LeBron James. Had to go through pedestals to get through the top, but it was written a different way, not the way your casualties would take it as.
Right.
So when it comes to the debate of he would never pass Jordan or pass MJ, this dude keeps doing things that we don't think he can do, and he continues to do it. Now you can say that he jumped from one team to another. This guy right here has won championships with every organization that he's played for. He's done that. People might not
the one from LA can be, you know, that's a bit.
People might not take it like that. People might not take it like that. That's an achievement. But you know who made it all like this? And if you play video games, if you're a video gamer, you should not be hating on LeBron James, because LeBron James is the reason why you can do a lot of stuff now in video games. You know, like create your own fantasy teams and, you know what I'm saying, and do all this extra stuff. Like, y'all have to appreciate that man.
I mean, I'm going to give him credit for sliced bread and, I mean, a remote control TV. Like, come on, bro. Like, you sound like one of these LeBron. Giving him credit that the sun comes up, that the moon comes out. Like, what are we doing here?
Here's what I have with the comparison of it. To me, like my man said earlier, Daryl, he said that they're both that LeBron's in a different lane, and he is.
Agreed.
But here's why I say, you know, both of them have helped transcend basketball to the game that we know it right now. Because you got to look at Mike's, and now Mike, he's an asshole. I'm going. It is what it is.
That is
he is an asshole.
Fact.
And if you haven't seen that Chameleonaire video or him trying to get his autograph, go check it out. Because Mike's an asshole. But that's neither here nor there.
That is true.
But you got to look at the contribution that he made to the game off the court. Before him, a lot of the guys, and just in sports in general, they weren't able to market themselves to the level that they are now. People get shoe deals now. They got shoe deals in baseball. At one point in time, they had shoe deals in football. Not as much these days, but all that came from success that he had with Nike, which is
who? LeBron? Jordan? Oh, okay.
So, you know, for me, I appreciate both of them for what they have done to the game. LeBron, off the court, nobody compares to him. He stands up for what he believes in. I applaud the young man for that. He also gave the power back to the NBA players, to the point to whereas they can kind of dictate their narrative of their story. They've got some power back. You can't hate on both of them. Yeah, like I say, some people get so caught up in it. Team LeBron, Team Jordan. It almost sounds like iPhone versus Android. It's all silly.
No, it's a big difference. Because, I mean, the iPhone users are different from the Android. And I mean, and that's, I guess, two different lanes because, you know, like
Converse was handing out shoe deals, but not to the extent that Michael was doing. Mike ain't played in over 20 years and he's still selling shoes. His brand sparked a whole nother brand.
Agreed.
Ray Allen even said you have to be a good three-point shooter, a good free throw shooter, and a good dribbler because MJ's giving them care packages, you know what I'm saying, to be the GOAT. Yo, but no bull. Like LeBron's gonna have his own statue somewhere, similar to where Michael Jordan got a statue at, not in Chicago, but it's gonna be somewhere. LeBron's gonna have his number retired by a team that he didn't play for, like Michael Jordan. At the end of the day, man, the 6 rings and 6 tries looks awesome. What Jordan did in the 80s was phenomenal. What he was doing, eclipsing his offensive will on defenses for years that were dominant, is great.
Who would you say was a better competitor
Who?
out of Jordan and L Boogie?
Come on, man, Jordan.
Well, you gonna have some people
Jordan was a
disagree.
narcissist. I mean, he wanted he lived to win. That was
Jordan,
it.
yeah, Jordan played
You
6.
know,
Jordan
LeBron
played
thrives
2.
in situations
All that
because
stuff.
you want to know why you can tell that there was a big difference when the game was on the line. Who shot the ball? MJ. LeBron James passes the ball.
That doesn't knock on him.
So, I mean, that shows you, because at the end of the day, you're getting paid to be the superstar. So in the time of these moments when your team needs you, you're going to pull the trigger. You're not going to pass it off and hope that, hey, I gave the good pass or that this guy makes it. No.
That's why I think the player comparison for LeBron, for me, is more to Magic than it is
I could
to
agree.
Jordan.
I could agree.
Because each one of them can play all 5 positions if they had to.
Bron
They
got
both
more buzzer
distribute
beaters
the ball.
though.
Huh?
Bron got more buzzer beaters. I'm just reading the comments.
LeBron got more buzzer beaters than Jordan.
I guess once again, it's an average.
Okay.
No, that's an average.
That's true.
Yeah. That's an average right there.
I don't know, man. I just, for me, I gotta just look at the whole thing. Like somebody said earlier, how Converse is giving out deals. I remember, I wore Converse as a kid. I remember that. But then I remember you got some Chucks. You know what I'm saying? You got some Chucks. But when the street Jordans came into play, and you start seeing all types of kids wearing these shoes during all occasions, not just on the court, in class, hanging out after school. He transcended all that. And that's why I think both of them have a story. You can't tell the NBA story without either one of them.
And this is why Steph Curry has now entered the fray of greatest players of all time, or potentially, because you say that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not only, you know what I'm saying, reinvented the way the game is played, but, when you write the story, it's domination. And the funny thing is, when you say, we just talked about LeBron, this whole concept was LeBron. Jordan hops himself into it. Naturally it happens, you know what I'm saying? And when you're a great, you can't speak on one great in this world nowadays without mentioning another great or somebody that they compare him to or something like that. So if that doesn't make you a great, then I don't know what does. So, for people saying that Steph's not there yet, Steph's there, because when you talk about all these point guards now, you talk Steph.
That's just saying like with John Starks. That's like John Starks stacks. But at the end of the day, Steph Curry is a great 3-point shooter.
Steph Curry is one of the greatest players ever to play this game.
How?
One of the greatest players ever to play this game.
People always thought of the point guard as a distributor.
Mm-hmm.
He can get his dimes if he need to, but he's more of a threat scoring than anything. We haven't seen it to this level before.
I agree, and that's what the Facebook user said. Curry changed the way of being a shooter. That's it.
Yeah,
that's
big though. Just like Dirk ushered in the era of 7-footer shooting.
That's the difference. That's what I'm saying. He reinvented the position. You know what I'm saying, with Dirk. Now, to me, Steph Curry, he just added another copy. He just honed in on the 3-point shoot.
But
and he extended the range.
QBs and point guards come with all different types of different things. Steph gave us a thing that we're not used to. We're used to our point guards having like the physical dog in them. You score a bucket and then you're ready to play defense ASAP, 94 feet. You're ready to, that was when the Isaiahs and the Magic showed us.
Right, exactly.
Steph brought us that I'm going to blow by you on the screen. You better stay close to me because I'm either going left or right. And if you give me too much room, I'm hitting that in your face. So in the loves, real point guards let real point guards go up the court. And then from there is what you do to beat the defense to score. And Steph has both of those things.
Shout out to Darryl. He says Steph is the greatest 3-point shooter. He made them all. I can agree with that. Yes, and most elusive player off the ball, and most elusive off ball screen. So to me, that sounds like he's a systems guy. He can't, he has issues creating his own shots.
He is the system.
All right, you got a point there.
He is the system because we've been real. If Coach Kerr was the guy, it would be triangle. And this Warriors offense is nowhere near triangle offense. Because that's but Kerr has a blend of Spurs in him, and he has a mixture of Bulls in him. It's not a system though. Steph Curry is the system, and then Klay Thompson is his sidekick, and they both play it real well. Those guys have created their own system amongst themselves to be able to win in a team-oriented game, where we've kind of been going into that aspect of more team basketball is winning these teams championships. Rather they stack their teams up like teams in the past, or like the Warriors wait for injuries to get cleared and then go out there and win another championship. Regardless of it, Steph Curry, this generation is shared by two guys from Akron, Ohio. LeBron and Steph Curry.
So your boy, I had to go look it up real fast. I think somebody stated earlier that L Boogie had more buzzer beaters than Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
I went and found them. This is from an article which is up until actually June 30th of this year. Gilbert Arenas has 5
buzzer beater shots.
Vince Carter has 5. Andre Iguodala has 5. Kevin Garnett has 5. Dwayne Wade has 5. Paul Pierce 7. LeBron James has 7. Joe Johnson has 8.
Oh, I can remember Joe Johnson. He was good.
Kobe Bryant had 8. Jordan had 9.
Thank you.
So LeBron can catch him. But LeBron hadn't really had one in almost 2 years.
Because he passes. And wait, LeBron's been in the league like 20 years. Hold on, bro. Wait. LeBron been to James. LeBron been to James. LeBron been in the league for 20 years.
That's regular? Is that a total of regular season and playoffs all put together?
I think it didn't specify. I think it's regular season, though, looking at the
probably right. Because I know in the playoffs, LeBron had like 2 or 3 in the same series against Toronto. Just alone. Matter of fact, Toronto's going to be the team that retires LeBron James' jersey when he retires, other than the Cavs. And they're going to retire. So, hold on. Funny story before we leave off air tonight. If y'all don't know, you're going to know. Michael Jordan has his number retired in Miami.
And
he
Dallas.
never played for Miami. Kobe Bryant has his jersey retired in Dallas. He never played for the Mavericks.
That's right, Kobe. I'm about that. You're right.
If LeBron has his number retired by a team that he doesn't play for, it has to be the team whose ass he whipped the most. Either the Hawks or the Raptors. And I'm going to say Raptors. We'll pin on the limb.
All right. That's a fun fact. I didn't know that. But, it's ironic. Another Dallas Cowboy fan. I told you, all y'all know is history. Our team sucks.
No,
hey,
not
speaking
really.
of that, I watched some highlights today.
Our team wrote a lot of the history.
All right, man. So that was a good segment. That was a good show. We had all 3 good segments. So, I guess this is the time where we got to say goodbyes and, do our shout outs. So who got it first? 2?
I'll go first. No doubt. We'll give a shout out to the brand, man. Shout out to the brand. Everybody coming through, shouting your comments. If you had concerns, we didn't see them. Most comments, man, supportive, man. Keep supporting. And I want to give a shout out to the team, the player team that we talk about. We talk about the Lakers. Shout out to my Lakers today. All 3 of the guys getting on the phone today saying, hey, man, nothing's going to happen in terms of trade. So we're just going to ride this out. And guess what, Lakers? Like I said about my Cowboys, we run it back. I feel bad for the NBA this year, dog, because it's not going to be bad running back against LeBron James, AD, and my guy Russ Westbrook. Because my guy's second chance, my guy going to live up to expectation. Shout out.
All right, well, I guess I'm up next, man. So definitely give a shout out to everybody that tapped in with us, man. We appreciate y'all. All our shows are interactive because we want to interact with you all. That's what we do. Our studios, our group, everything we do is an extension of interaction, man. So definitely appreciate y'all. Shout out to Spotify and everybody, all the platforms, man, because y'all can check us out on all major platforms, Spotify, Apple, everything, the whole kit and caboodle. But y'all can actually come pull up on us in Arlington, Texas. We're out here off 1148 Pioneer Parkway, Suite F. Arlington, Texas. So definitely give a shout out to everybody that support the brand. We support y'all like y'all support us. Powered by the fans until what? Tomorrow we got
the number basketball.
And then Thursday, y'all definitely we got an in-studio interview with
first one ever.
Yes, Shay Chicken. Man, she got a fight coming up this weekend, man. She's the main card on Kingdom's Royal Round Street. So y'all can tune in on Thursday for the interview. Y'all got any questions? And y'all can actually tune in Saturday for the fight. So that's all I got. What do you got, Coach Lee?
Hey, man, shout out to you two gentlemen. Shout out to everybody that was on here tonight, man. Fun as always. The interaction always helps the night go by a lot better. And also remember, for those who are interested in fantasy football, fastly approaching?
That is true.
Our leagues fill up extremely fast.
Don't tell them nothing. Let them
Man, you can procrastinate if you want to. You can be like, you know what? I think I might want to play. I'll get back to you later. You come around lunchtime and it's full.
Yes, that's how
they fill up extremely fast. Shout out again, man. Two, you did your thing tonight. Uncle Leroy, you did your thing. You guys rock tonight, man. We appreciate y'all. Y'all come holler at your boys. Be here tomorrow. Number basketball show.
How you connect?
Take care.
Yeah. I said I wouldn't said it first.